Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Today I'm gonna start a new book. Al-Tatbiq al-Nahwi is a famous book written by Al-Rajhi. This book focuses on the grammatical application. So whatever we have studied the concepts in our previous book, At-Tariqu ila al-Lughat al-Arabiyya, the way to the Arabic language. So we're gonna see the application of all those concepts in this book, and there are also many verses from the Quran that have been explained in terms of a grammatical analysis. So let's get started. Chapter number 1, Al-Babul Awwal, Al-Kalima, the word. So first point is tahdidu nawil kalimati, identifying the kind of the word. So I'm gonna skip little part of this. Let's start from here. Wa anta ta'lamu anna al-kalimata al-arabiyyata, and you know that the Arabic word imma an takuna isman aw fi'lan aw harfan is either a noun or a verb or a preposition, harf. فهي لا تخرج عن واحد من هذه الثلاثة, and nothing comes out of this other than these three words. There is nothing else. وعليك أن تسأل نفسك دائما, and it is upon you to question yourself always, ma nawu hazihil kalima. So whenever you see a word in a sentence, the first question that comes to your mind is that you should ask yourself that what is the kind of that word. Ahiya ismun am failun am harfun. Is that a ism, a noun, or a fail, a verb, or a harf, which is a preposition. Inna haza sawala lahu ahmiyatun khasatun fit tatbiq al-nahwi, because this question has a great importance in the grammatical analysis. Tatbiq al-nahwi, grammatical application. So this is also the name of the book, At-Tatbiq al-Nahwi, the grammatical application. Lianna ijabataka anhu, because your answer to this question satatarattabu alayha kullu khutawatika ba'da zalik, because your answering or your identification of that word will, so this is the verb tarattaba yatarattabu, to imply or result. So your answer to this question will result for it all the khutuwat, all your steps, ba'da zalik, after that. I mean, after you identify the word, then this will result, or this will imply all the steps that gonna come after. For example, if the word is a fail or a file or maf'ul bihi, so all that depends on the identification of that word. Wazalika, and so annal kalimata inna kanat harfan, so that the word, when it is a harf, a preposition, fahiya mabniyatun, so then is mabni. Mabni means it does not decline, it is fixed. La mahalla laha min al-i'rab, and it has no place in the i'rab. What does this mean? Means that all this a preposition has they all are mabni and they have no place in the i'rab, which means they do not occupy a grammatical a grammatical slot like fail or file. So they don't occupy any grammatical, they have no place in the grammar. Inna kanat failan faqat takunu mabniyatan, and when the verb is when the word is a verb, a fail, then it may be mabni, it may be fixed, and it can means it's non-declinable, or it may be morab, means you can decline it. Walakin la budda laha min mamulatin, but there must be for it mamulat, governed elements. So what is mamulat? Governed elements, dependent words. So when the word is a verb, then the writer is saying it can be mabni or it can be morab, but it must have some governed elements or some dependent words. What does that mean? That every verb acts like an engine and it dictates rules to other words in the sentence, such words in the sentence such as demanding a subject to do an action or an object to receive the action. So means it has some dependent words. So when there is a verb, its dependent word is the file. That should always be there. If some action has happened, there must be somebody who has done that action, and sometimes there is also an object, maf'ul bihi, that receives that action. So in other words, a verb should have some dependent words like fail or file. Tamalu fiha alama sanarifuhu tafsilan, that works in it, that we will gonna study, we'll come to know about it in detail. We're gonna study that later. Wa in kanat isman, and if the word is an ism, fala buddan yakuna laha mawqiyun irabiyun, then it must have, if the word is a noun, then it must have a grammatical place. So what that's a grammatical place or grammatical position. So unlike the harf that does not have any grammatical position, the noun has a grammatical position. Unlike a particle that has no grammatical position, a noun must always occupy a grammatical slot. It has to be a subject, object, or a possessive noun, etc. So a noun should have a grammatical position, and just like we said that harf, they all are mabni. Verb can be mabni or it can be morab. Similarly, the nouns, they can be mabni or morab. Fazlan an anna. So in addition to that, the kind nawal kalimati, the kind of the word yu'inuka. So this verb is aana yu'inu, form 4, means to help. So the kind of the verb helps you ala marifati, knowing nawil jumlati, the kind of the sentence, allati hiya madarud darasatin nahwiyati. So when you know the kind of the sentence, if it's a jumla ismiya or jumla fi'liya, then this is the madarud darasatin nahwiyati. This is the center or the orbit of the grammatical study. So in other words, first of all, it is very important to know what is the kind of the word, and then but then that helps you identify the kind of the jumla that is the basis of the grammatical study. Wali nanzur fil amsilat taliyati. So let's look at these examples. So here are 8 examples are given with just one word in common, which is ma. So number 1 is ma jaa aliyun. Ali did not come. Ma haza basharan. This is not a man. Inna ma Muhammadun Rasulun. Muhammad is only a messenger. Fabima rahmatin minallahi linta lahum. This is the verse from the Quran, that from the mercy of Allah you were lenient to them, linta, or you were soft to them. So linta coming from the verb lana yalinu, form 1, to be lenient, flexible, gentle or soft. And next, number 5 is sabbaha yusabbihu. This is another verse from the Quran. Sabbaha yusabbihu, to glorify, form 2. Yusabbihu lillahi ma fis samawati wa ma fil ardi. Whatever is in the skies and in the heaven, in the earth. So whatever is in the samawat and in the earth, in the skies and in the heaven, they all glorify Allah. Number 6, ma adraka anna aliyan qadiman. What made you think that Ali is coming? So this is the verb. Adraka is this adra is the verb. Adra yudri. Form 4 means to think. And number 7 is ma akalta al yawma. What did you eat today? Number 8, ma ajmal as-samaa. What a beautiful sky is this? What a beautiful sky. So this is the aslubu tuajjubi, the exclamation. This is the exclamation mark. What a beautiful sky. So like I said, in these 8 examples, what we see in common, fanta tara annal kalimatal mushtarikata fi hazihil jumali. So you see that a common word in these sentences here, ma, which is ma. Walakinna nawwaha fi bazil jumali, but its kind in some sentences, yakhtalifu anhu fil jumalil ukhra. So its kind in some sentences differs from the other sentences. So this is the verb. Ikhtalafa yakhtalifu, form 8, means to differ. Okay, so now let's look at each sentence one by one. The first sentence was ma jaa aliyun. Ali did not come. So what is that? What is ma here? Fahiya fil jumlatil ula. In this first sentence, harfun nafi la mahalli laha min al-i'rab. So what is ma? This is harfun nafiin la mahalli laha la mahalli lahu min al-i'rab. It has no place. Like when we say this is harf, this is the particle, then it has no place in the i'rab. It has no grammatical position. Wala tasira laha ala baqiyati kalimatil jumlati, and it has no impact on the other words in the sentence. Illa min nahiyati al-mana, except that it is in terms of the meaning. Other than the meaning, wahuwa nafi, which is in negation, it has no other impact. So it's just making the sentence negative. Ma ja aliyun, Ali did not come. So this one is harf, and this harfu nafi, that has no place in the i'rab. Number 2, ma haza basharun. This is not a man. So number 2, وهي في جملة الثانية حرف النفي لا محل له من الإعراب. So in the second sentence, this is again harfun nafin, and it has no place in the i'rab. Walakinnaha, but it amilatun amala laysa, but it works as amala laysa. So this is like a same as a harfun nafin, but this has an additional function. It works as laysa. So how it works as laysa? Laysa is sister of kana. Laysa min akhwati kana, and which is failun nasikh. Hiya tanfi al jumlat al ismiyata. So laysa negates jumla ismiya. So when we saying that it has some function, it works an amla laysa, but we are actually saying ay innaha tu'assiru ala kalimatil jumlati, that it has an impact on the sentence, on the words in the sentence. So for kalimatu haza ismuha mabniyun ala sukun fi mahalli rafin. So when we say is works as a laysa, then haza is ismu laysa mabni. This is mabni. This does not decline. Mabni ala sukun fi mahalli rafin mubtada. Fi mahalli rafin ismu laysa. Wa kalimatu bashran, and this kalima bashran is khabru laysa. So this ma is different than this ma, because this ma is working as a laysa, impacting the words in the sentence. Haza becoming ismu laysa mabni fi mahalli rafin, mabni la sukun fi mahalli rafin, and bashran is khabru laysa mansubun bil fatah. This is mansub by fatah. Question the sentence number 3. وهي في الجملة الثالثة حرف كاف. So this ma coming after inna, so is harfu kafin. What is harfu kafun? What is harfu kafun? Is called preventative particle. Preventative particle. So this particle la mahalli lahu min al-i'rab, this has no grammatical position. This has no place in the i'rab. Kaffa. Kaffa. So kaffa means kaffa yakufu, to hold back, to hold back, to restrain, or to restrict. So what it does, it restricts inna anil amli. So you know, when inna comes in a sentence, we have ismu inna and khabru inna, but when ma comes, it prevents inna from doing its action. So then there is no ismu inna, no khabru inna. So in this examples, in this example, inna ma, so this ma is restricting inna to do to go further to ismu inna and khabru inna. So we won't have ismu inna, khabru inna, because ma is taking the powers of inna, and it's restricting it to work as a proper inna. So in translation, innama Muhammadur Rasulun, innama means only Muhammad is a messenger. Question number sentence number 4. Fabima rahmatin minallahi linta lahum. So here what ma is doing. Here fil jumlat al-rabi'ati, in the sentence number 4, harfu zaidun bainal harfu jarri wal majruri. So this ma is called ma zaida, means if you see here this ba, this harfu jar, and rahmatin is a majrur. So ma is actually doing nothing here. Harfu jar and ism majrur, they are working properly. So ma has no function here. So that is why it's called ma zaida. harfu zaidun, the additional particle, baina harfil jarri wal majruri, between the particle harfu jar and the ism majroor. Number 5, yusabbihu lillahi ma fis samawati wa ma fil ardi. So what ma is doing here? Number 5, hiya fil jumlatil khamisati, in this 5th sentence, ma is ismu mawsulin, ma is ism mawsul mabni ala sukun fi mahalli rafin, liannahu fa'ilun lil fi'l yusabbihu. So ma is ism here, ism mawsul, and is fi mahalli rafin, because this working as a file for yusabbihu. And I said sabbaha yusabbihu, this is the verb. So ma is ism mawsul fi mahalli rafin, working as the ism, working as the file for yusabbihu. Means whatever is in the skies and in the earth, they all, so they are the this represent this, all this is the represent the file which that are doing what function? They are doing the function of yusabbihu. They are glorifying for Allah. Number 6, ma adraka anna aliyun qadimun, what made you think that Ali is coming? So what ma is doing here? وَهِيَ فِي الْجُمْلَةِ السَّادِسَةِ, in this sentence number 6, ismu istifham, this is the questioning noun, ism mabni ala sukun fi mahalli rafin mubtada, which is working as a mubtada. We have studied in the book that where the questions are istifham, questioning, that have a question, to know what actually ma is, what is the function of ma, you just look at the answer to that question. So for example, ma adraka anna aliyu qadimun, what made you think that Ali is coming? So what could be the answer of this one? We can say Zaidun akhbarani, Zaid, he told me that Ali was coming. So when you give an answer to this question, then you know what ma is, because ma is referring to who told you, who made you think that Ali is coming. So ma is referring to the answer, which is Zaid. Actually Zaid informed me, so ma is referring to Zaid, and in this sentence Zaid is mubtada and akhbarani is the jumla fi'liya, which is khabar. So when Zaid is mubtada and ma is referring to Zaid, so then ma is also mubtada. So this is what it says here. Number 6, ismu istifham is ism mabni ala sukun fi mahalli rafin mubtada wala budda an yakuna lahu khabar. So when there is a mubtada, there should be a khabar, and wal khabaru huwa al jumlatu fi'liyatu ba'dahu. So when we saying this is khabar, this is mubtada, then this whole jumla fi'liya coming after is a khabar for ma. Number 7, ma akalta al yawma, what did you eat today? Again is the ismu istifham. وهي في الجملة السابعة, in the question, in the sentence number 7, ismu istifham mabni la sukun fi mahalli nasbin maf'ul bihi lil fi'l ba'dahu. So this ma is working as a maf'ul bihi. This ma was working as a mubtada. This is working as a maf'ul bihi. So again, to understand this, we have to look for the answer to this question. Ma akalta al yawma, what did you eat today? So if we say I ate today an apple, akaltu al yawma at-tufahata, I ate the apple. So then ma represents at-tufaha, the apple, and at-tufaha here is what did you eat? I ate what? I ate apple. So atufaha is maful bihi. So when atufaha is maful bihi and ma represents atufaha, so ma is also maful bihi and is muqaddam, is coming before the fail file. So this is what it says here. Number 7. Here jumla ismu istifham mabni ala sukun fi mahalli nasbin maful bihi lil fail ba'dahu, and the maful bihi muqaddam for the fail which is coming after. And number 8 is aslubu ta'ajjubi ma ajmal as-sama, what a beautiful sky. So what is the function of ma here? وهي في الجملة الثامنة اسم تؤجب مبني على السكون في محل رفع مبتدا. So this is اسم تؤجب in the sentence number 8 مبني على السكون في محل رفع مبتدا, and is مبتدا والجملة فعلية بعده خبر. So this جملة فعلية is خبر for ما. So this ma is we call it ma ismu ta'ajjub, ma ta'ajjubiya, ismu ta'ajjub, and is mubtada. So now we have seen that this one word ma, if we don't understand this what this word ma is, we can't understand the structure of the sentence, and we can't understand the meaning of the sentence. So this is very important. The first step is to know the identification of a word, what that word is. And like in Arabic, same word can be a harf or can be an ism also, like we have seen here. Summa, then linanzur fil as'ilatil atiyati, we look at the following questions. Hal hazara aliyun, did Ali come? So hal is harfu istifham. Hal is used on for questioning when the answer to the question is in yes or no. So hal is kalimatu hal harfu istifham la mahalla lahu min al-i'rab. It has no place in the i'rab. In hazara yahzuru, to attend or to arrive. Did Ali arrive? The question could be yes or no, so that is why this particle hal is used. Number 2, mata hazara aliyu, when did Ali arrive? So mata here is kalimatu mata ismu istifham mabni ala sukun fi mahalli nasbin zarfu zaman. So this mata is zarfu zaman mabni ala sukun and is mabni fi mahalli nasbin. Mabni means this mata does not decline. So but here its function is zarfu zaman. And like I said, another way to look at the answer to this question. Mata hazara aliyun, you can say hazara aliyun laylan, Ali arrived at night. So laylan is zarfu zaman, which refers to mata. So this is another way of looking at it. Similarly, man hazara al-yawma, who attended today, who arrived today. So man is kalimatu man ismu istifham mabni ala sukun fi mahalli rafin mubtada. Man is mubtada and the sentence after is the khabar. So again, if we just answer to this question, man hazar al yawma, if we say aliyun hazar al yawma, Ali arrived today, so man refers to Ali, and in this sentence Ali is mubtada because it's jumla ismiya. So that is why we say ismu istifham mabni ala sukun fi mahalli rafin mubtada. Wa ma'na zalika anna kalimat al-istifhami laysat naw'an wahidan. This means that the words used for questioning, they are not of one kind. Faqat takunu harfan, here they are like it can be a harf, like in this case hal was harfu istifham, aw isman, or a noun like mata and man. Wahiya hina takunu isman, And when it becomes an ism, like in these two cases, La takunu fi mawki irabiyyin wahidin, they have no one grammatical place. Like here mata was fi mahali nasbin zarfu zaman, and here man was mubtada. So they have different grammatical position. La takunu fi mawki, this they don't have one place in the i'rab. Faqat takunu fi mahali rafin aw nasbin aw jarrin. And here they can be fi mahalli nasbin. It was fi mahalli nasbin, and this man was fi mahalli rafin. It can be fi mahalli jarrin. Fa anta tara, so you see, isn't then that anna tahdidaka, that your determination li naw'il kalimati, of the kind of the word, yatarattabu ilayhi, will result, that fahmuka result on your understanding, li mawkiha, your understanding of its place, of its place or position in the sentence, wala wazifatiha, and its function in the sentence, fil jumlati, wa li alaqatiha bil kalimatil ukhra. And when you know its function and its place, then you know its connection with the bil kalimatil ukhra, with the other words. Mimma yahdika fin nihayati, which guides you in the end, ilal mana al maksudi, to the intended meaning, the meaning that we need, maksud, wa huwa al ghayatul asasiyatu, and this is the ultimate basis, asasiyatu, basis, lidarasatin nahwiyati, which is the ultimate basis of the grammatical study. So simply that determining of the word is very important. It tells you the what kind of word this is and what is the function of this word in the sentence. And then, because once you know that, then you know what impact it has on the other words, and then it will guide you to the correct meaning of the sentence, the correct or intended meaning of the sentence, which is the ultimate basis of the study of the grammar. So that completes, I'm gonna skip this. So that completes this point number 1. We're gonna do the next we do al-i'rab, point number 2, halatul kalima, al-i'rab al-bina. So we will start from here the next time. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.